Good news, true believers. Oh, also, hi, I'm JPlay and this is Sonic the Hedgehog. But good news, which I guess you'll know by this point, but which is good news for me. I didn't fuck up the sound on the recordings, I just had it muted. Going to my headphones, but not to the audio source for XSplit. But with that out of the way, let's try and get back to where we were last time, and not fuck it this time. Trying to go a bit faster this time, partly because I've got this renewed familiarity with it. Partly also just because I fucking died, which is inexcusable on the first level. I should be crushed. Come on, you can get there. Alright, so we're going back into the whatever bullshit they call it. I think, if I recall right, 100 rings was an extra life, but if you got 50 rings, you would get this ring here, the large ring, which you can jump into. No, not that way. This is where we want to go. Oh shit, that's not where we want to go either. No! Ah, fuck. I thought that was a different exit. Right, well that was killer efficiency as usual. But anyway, that doesn't matter, we need to get on to Green Hill Zone Act 2. Hopefully we'll get to Marble Zone soon enough. And I will be able to wow you all with my ability to get almost half as far as I could when I was 6 in this game. Again, there are all these other ways around where you sort of get the... Oh yeah, fuck all you guys. There are all these other ways around where you get the extra lives on top and all that sort of shit, but fuck that, we're just gonna... Oh, I didn't even get the 50 bullshit this time. I'm trying to get as many extra points there at the end, as if I'm gonna get any sort of high score on this. It was just exciting. Right, let's go fuck up Robotnik's day. So this was also obviously my introduction into boss battles. And it's still in my head the gold standard of what a boss battle should be. Just jump around, avoid the big swinging balls, and headbutt them a few times. Doesn't matter what the fucking game is, I think it would be better with more balls. Speed Shoes obviously just let me skip that entire section, for which I'm very grateful. Oh. Oh, come on! Didn't even give me a second to recover, that's some bullshit. Maybe I should be a bit more diligent with life warning. Yeah, let's go this way. Right, so if I go this way, and then... no, I can't use the speed I build up from this. Can I use the speed I build up from this to go back on the bouncy fucker? No, because it loses it. There's also some sort of graphical glitch there. Alright, anyway, fuck that. We're done with that. Don't try and rush so much, it's not working well for you. This is general advice for everyone watching, of course, not just me. It's not working well for any of you. I want whatever's hidden up in that tree. 10 rings. Oh yeah. Oh, and there's boss fight anyway, so I don't know if you can get the 50 rings, which I was considering going for there. See, this is the sort of careful, diligent, youthful James that played this game originally. I say giving up on caution immediately. I love that boss music. It's some of my favourite boss music in the world. Da 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 da, da 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 da. Sorry, don't mind me. That or... Actually, not boss battle, but Vince DiCola's sort of killer bass lines and stuff like that for the original Transformers, the movie. That was just the best. That sounded like just brilliant boss game music of a similar era. I thought you could jump on their heads or something and get away with it. Oh. I'm starting to get worried again. I think I might need to be a bit more diligent with my ring collecting. Look at that. Caution, diligence, and dashing good looks. You can't see because I'm behind a computer screen, but trust me on that one. Depending on how gullible you are. Sorry, I was actually holding my breath as I went over those, thinking not again. I was convinced I was about to fall. Right, now, our next step of the plan is don't die. In fact, this is most of the steps of the plan, but I'm referring to the extra caution compared to when I was just like, yeah, fuck it, let's go earlier. So this is what I was talking about in the last video, where you wobble on the edge of the block. Where is it? There we go. Look, there's fucking ground on either side of you, you little spaz. Oh no. I panicked in the middle. Oh, it can't be game over again. Alright. Okay guys, here we are back at Marble Zone. I was gonna say with a new be less of a dick attitude, but I may have spoken too soon, or not spoken too soon. Or maybe I should have just not been a dick. I think that's what we get out of this. So, I'm not sure that I'm going to go overboard with the ring collecting this time, but I'm going to try and be a bit less cavalier. It's the overconfidence of thinking I could do this when I was a bairn. So how could it possibly pose any problem for me now? Because let me tell you, when I was a kid, I sucked at video games even more than I do now. I really can't get it to go left and then down. It just gets confused because I pass through a sort of diagonal. And it doesn't seem to know how to read that input. That's what I'm going to blame it all on, is obviously that I'm using a fancy Xbox 360 controller, height of technology that it is. Not the way this really should be played on a Mega Drive controller. Right, chill out, James. Remember that thing about not being a dick? So, on my first run through, on my run through Green Hill Zone, I did pick up the first Chaos Emerald, because that was kind of where I'd been before, and I'm going to play it off like it was deliberate to try and get me back to the same point, instead of just coincidence. So I played really carefully on the first world, thinking, well, I can play carefully now and it'll let me play more casually later, but I think actually just a generally better standard of play would probably be more. Oh, come on, you waited for fucking ever. Oh, it's triggered by me being near there, I guess. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll just rush through this game. That's probably more entertaining to watch. Now, I think actually succeeding once in a while should add more interest. Right, lava time. This time is better. That's more like it. Jumped a bit soon there. Had to do a bit of the old in-air wobble to try and stay in the right place. Oh, you fuck. Right, are there any rings along here? That's something. I doubt it'll save us if we fall in the lava. Ah, there we go. We've got rings as well, though. I like this bit. Oh. Fuckity fucks. I mean, golly. That was not ideal. Don't run off the fucking edge again, you little shit. Well, obviously I wanted to come in here so I could show you all where you get the extra life and shit. No. This is bad. This is a bad James doing bad things. Okay, it's cool. Marble Zone Act 2, that's everyone's favourite. Anyway. I'm sure there's nothing in the world you'd rather watch than Marble Zone Act 2 again and again. I think I might be able to get that extra life if I fuck up again. Obviously I'd rather just not fuck up. That's the game plan. But it does mean that if you are consistently screwing up, there's sort of a way to keep a balanced economy of it. No. Spikes are bad. Spikes are not your friend. This sort of shit's what I mean about the moving platform puzzles. Just whatever the game is, this is what I'm thinking of. No, you piece of shit. Right, if I run right and then hold down. Right, I'm using the D-pad and 2 hands to get this to work properly. That's not an efficient way for quick reactions. Maybe I should just play the game using the D-pad. Yeah, let's give that a go for a bit. Although, D-pad on 360s I think is a bit dodgy. Mostly gets away with it because most games you play using these sorts of controllers you don't need the D-pad for movement. If you need the D-pad for anything, it's selecting your weapons or whatever the hell you're playing. Oh damn it, I thought I could get up there. Shit, no, I've got to move back to normal controls, D-pads. It's just stressing me out now. Normal controls are giving me so much more success, you see. There we go. Come on, I landed on his head. There weren't even any little spikes going anywhere. This is bullshit. I blame society. Here, maybe I'll just stand on the side and chill and see. And then we get invincibility and just go. Hopefully we don't need that to get out the other side. No, we good. The music in this game is so good. I'm not sure how much that is nostalgia, but probably more than a fair bit. As far as I'm concerned, gold standard for all music ever. Don't care what sort of music it is. It should be more like Sonic. So I sort of half remember the boss from this level, but not that well. Oh, is this actually the way to go? I wasn't sure if it was going to be somewhere you come back and just get an extra bonus or two. Shit. No, 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 no! Oh, no! I said no! Why did you not listen to me, Sonic? You little twat. You're so disobedient. So it turns out I haven't really gained any technical skill since I was 6, just in case you were wondering. Don't chill there, that's a bad place. I don't know why sometimes he just jumps up without doing the rolling thing. Maybe I was too close to a wall or something, I don't know. I rolled! Sorry, this is a matter of pride for me because I haven't been able to make that work before. More patience required for these sorts of sections than I remember. I think it was the intense concentration I needed when I was younger to get through. Right, there should be a jet of lava now, shouldn't there? Yeah, there should. I told you my childhood wasn't wasted, Mum and Dad. Shit, I guess down here somewhere? Okay. Oh shit, I knew there were going to be spikes somewhere around here. Glad I killed that fucker. He's not my friend, see? Now I'm paranoid about when those great balls of fire are going to turn up again. Let's just jump over that way. Get the shield and the checkpoint. Don't want to do all that starting shit again. Not that I don't enjoy this game, I just don't want to keep recording the same part. I want to at least feign making progress. So I really kind of want to play more Call of Cthulhu today, but I don't know that I can. I think I need to wait for... I don't want to have too big a backlog, because it's not something I can commit to doing more than like once a week or something, just because, again, I don't have the time to play these games and record them as much as I want after work, and I've been doing a lot of stuff at weekends recently. So while I'd like to set more time aside to get these videos going, I'd rather have a consistent upload schedule, even if it's a little further apart than just record videos every time I'm free and upload them straight away. But it does mean I have because I'm doing that once a week and I have tonight's episode and next week's episode already recorded. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, just because that's a game where I've actually had some good advice from people in the comments about how to suck less. I don't want to have people giving me advice and then not take it up until a month later. Oh shit, don't go under that one. I'm glad it's not alternating every step. I thought there was going to be more timing required there. A second. That would have been horrible. Oh shit, I meant to do that. Right, come on lads. We can do this. There we go. coins for us as our reward to help me de-stress. Shit. I kind of wanted to run through the lava for longer than absolutely necessary. Sorry there to try and get that coin. And again, this is pretty much my strategy. Ah, that's a relief. A relief of sorts. Right, so we're getting to the boss fight, so if nothing else, that's progress. How many times does he need to be hit? I thought it was only going to be like half a dozen like the other one. Oh shit, come on, he was fucking dead. Don't be a dick about it. Well, we finished with one ring. Good work, gang. Okay, so that's going to be all from me now. I'm going to test out the save thing, see how it works. And then I will be back next episode with the Spring Yard Zone. So for now, I've been JPlay, and thanks for watching.